Aloha kako. How's everybody doing out there? Happy New Year. Unfortunately, because like I always say, we get busy. I didn't have a chance to put out a New Year video like I wanted to, but I hope you all are experiencing a very prosperous 2025. I know for my family, we've been experiencing a lot, and some good, some bad, but it all depends on your perspective, how you view the events that have happened over the past couple of months. Well, January is almost at a close. My sisters both celebrate their birthdays this month. One was on the 19th, and the other one is at the end of the month on the 31st. So, happy birthday to Jocelyn and Jody. Let's see. So, with the new year, I was thinking I could start. Well, actually, my wife was the one that kind of convinced me that I should do something a little bit more involved with the channel. And the first thing you guys probably notice is I did the rebrand. I put up our Aumakua Anthology profile picture instead of my typical profile picture, and changed the channel to Del Aragon. So that's going to be the way this channel is going to move forward. I would like to continue doing my paranormal stories as well as investigations if ever any come up. I'd like to keep that on this channel as well, but since I'm including my stories, and when my wife actually has a chance to do her stories, I'll be adding those, and it'll be like a complete thing for our family. So, which is why the rebranding to Del Aragon instead. So it's going to be our family instead of just me doing that real paranormal Oahu information. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you all a shout out and say Happy New Year to you all. I hope you guys are having a great year. It's starting off on the right foot, and with a couple celebrations. We'll go into detail more about what has been happening in our family. I would like to share these things. I don't know, kind of use this as a way, not as therapy, but just a way to kind of like discuss it, just kind of talk about it. If you guys have anything that you guys want to share or add about what's going on, and maybe something similar is going on in your folks' lives, and you guys need, just to say what's up, or see how things are going. You guys could let me know how you guys are doing too. That'd be great. Got some pretty big things going on this year. I like brain fart. I just lost track. Anyway, my wife encouraged me to try and do something. She wanted to call it Mo'olelo Monday, and Mo'olelo just means stories. And she wanted me to just kind of like share, what's going on in our lives first of all, and then the second thing being my actual stories. Maybe perhaps reading from the book and sharing some of that, and even the inspiration and what different parts of the book, what inspired me to write what I did in those stories. Because all of the events and everything in this book, they either have something that I found fascinating or that actually I experienced. So yeah, some of the paranormal information inside my writings are actually experiences that I had. So my characters go through the same experiences that I experienced on investigation or just growing up, just kind of those things. But yeah, so I can share that. I can share my stories. I can share my paranormal, I guess, experiences. I know I've used that word like a million times, but no, it's true. A Mo'olelo Monday would be fun. I'd like to start actually this series with my role in SKI, Spooky Kind Investigations, and it played a very big role in my growth, and it helped me to validate my experiences, what I went through, what I've been hearing and seeing, and it really helped me to understand that there's another world, right? This is different. I mean, I always knew there was something there. I just didn't know exactly what it was. And so because of that, I got involved with the spooky kind investigations, and that's something that I kind of want to touch on because I think it has been a long time coming, and I think it's a pretty interesting tale as to how I got started and what was expected of me. I mean, I feel, and I'll get into this, so I'll probably make 3 parts to this series about the beginning, middle, and end of the Spooky Kind Investigation franchise. But I just want to just kind of explain that, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I had this imposter syndrome, this imposter syndrome going on when I was part of the group. And I'll go into that, and I'll talk about that at the next one. So this is just kind of like a practice video, what's up video, testing out my mic, testing out my tech here. Didn't really even know how to work my MacBook until today. So I thought I'd just do a what's up, Happy New Year. I know it's a month late, but better late than never. And let you guys know that I will be coming up with some more content. It's my daughter running in and out of my classroom. More content coming. I'd like to start this thing called this Mo'olelo Monday. I think my wife was, she came up with a pretty good idea with the fact that I can kind of keep in contact with you folks and share more about my experiences. It's kind of something I was saving to write a story, to write a book about. I'm not sure if anybody would want to read it, and so that's why these stories that I'm writing now are so important to me, is because I can share my personal, what I went through with the world, but in a more entertaining way, I guess. So it's like I am sharing what I went through, but then I'm also telling a fun story. I don't know. I'm just anyway. I'll get into that more later about the book writing, and then of course what's going on in my life, and other stories that I want to share. But this is just a practice on the mic, a practice with the recorder, and just kind of like my first step into this whole Mo'olelo Monday. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are interested. I hope it entertains you. I hope that you find something that you can grab onto, and hopefully if you are experiencing something in your life that it's strange and you're not comfortable with it, at least watching these videos, perhaps maybe they'll help you to work your way through it, or even comment and say something in the lines of what's going on, and if I can help, I will. But I mean, yeah, we'll get into it more. I do have a couple of days to record my first Mo'olelo Monday, and so this is hopefully something that I can continue for a while, because I have a tendency of starting things and not always completing. Like I have these great ideas, these fantastic projects that I want to work on, but then a lot of times they'll end up being cut short because I either get busy, life happens, or something will happen where my technology will change. I remember I was actually creating. I like my art, that's what I do. I do that currently for my partial living. I don't want to say I'm making a living, because working at this school it's pretty tough. Teachers don't get paid a lot, and since I'm contracted, I get even less. So that's something else that I want to talk about too. But yeah, I mean, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. But anyway, I'm gonna have those moments where I have these brain farts, because I don't know, man, the haze, the fog comes and goes, and sometimes I just, maybe I'm tired, I don't know what it is, maybe I just need a break, but it's just what was I talking about? Oh my gosh, I gotta do, I gotta make notes on top of my paper. I have a little bit of notes about what I'm gonna be talking about now, but when I go off in my little tangents, because other things pop into my head, it's like, I should really practice this kind of stuff. But I thought this would be like an impromptu kind of thing, and just speak from my heart, and just say that I want to continue producing more, more content for this channel, and I want it to be engaging, I want it to be fun, I want it to be interesting, I want it to be about me and sharing my heart, my life with you folks. And if anything resonates with y'all, then you can comment, and if I can assist, I'll try. If anybody else that reads your comments can assist you as well, then yeah, we can help each other out as a community. It's really cool. I know most of you guys that are subscribed, probably family, you know. A lot of you guys were also who are subscribed or fellow paranormal enthusiasts, and that's something that I will touch on too, you know, about my individual interactions with all the different people that I've come into contact with over the years with Spooky Kind Investigations, as well as just my life in general in the paranormal. So I think this video has gone long enough with me rambling. Hopefully it'll be more coherent in the next videos when I start this Mo'olelo Monday thing. We'll see how it goes. If it's something that that's what it was. It was me trying to continue something. Oh my I couldn't even continue my thought. But anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, so continuing things, like if technology changes, I remember I was making my art. That's what my stupid job just took me out of my brain. Okay, but I'm sorry. I'll knock things over already. But yeah, so when I was creating my artwork, I was using a particular app and stuff like that. And for me at the time, you know, using a computer and whatnot it wasn't my forte, because growing up I never had a PC. And even when we went to the computer lab to work on the computers, it was always like some random thing that we had to do, and it never really made any sense. Nothing connected when we were working on this stuff in school growing up. And so now that things are starting to get cheaper, it's easier to use these technologies. And so anyway, like I was saying, when technology changes and losing the information from how they think, you know, they set up like JPEGs and whatnot, movies and stuff like that, it ends up being, I think my kids are getting nuts. No, I got time. Anyway, it ends up becoming a new thing to learn, and because I don't really have much time to work and learn new things and spend time with my family, it falls away. And I think that's mostly why I don't finish my my projects, is because I end up having to do a lot more. I end up having to find a new way, and of course when I do pick up a new way, or when there's something new that comes out, it looks way better than what came before. And so I'm like, I can use it in a different way, and then the stuff that I created before that is not as good. I don't think it's as good. And or even like the technology with the printing and stuff like that I used to do, it gets better. It's like super cool now. So I mean, I'll show you some of the stuff that I created for my stories. You know, I created stickers and all that kind of stuff using all these different apps that I'm learning, and it's a lot of fun. But anyway, like I was saying, it's getting on to like 15 minutes worth of a video, and I didn't really want it to be this long. I just wanted to say what's up and say Happy New Year. And I wanted to just kind of shout out to my sisters, because they're celebrating their birthdays this month. And hopefully by Monday I'll have my first video up, and it's going to be discussing my beginning in Spooky Kind Investigation. So that should be pretty interesting. I'll have some anecdotes and whatnot to share along the way, and then the next two parts will come out afterwards on the next couple of Mondays. So in the meanwhile, I got myself about a half a month to write down some notes and ideas for a continuing, I guess, what is this? I don't know, a vlog? I don't even know what they call this. Just me rambling on YouTube? Whatever. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there before I start getting even worse and it goes past the 15-minute mark. But anyway, I just want to say aloha, and thank you for sticking around. And hopefully I can bring out things that you folks will appreciate. And yeah, love you folks. Happy New Year. And we will see you on Mo'olelo Monday. Ahui ho.